Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Justin. It's Thursday. That means it's time for another review. And today we're going to be doing the 1992 Sam Raimi directed, Bruce Campbell starring Army of Darkness. Now, this is the third and final film of the original Evil Dead trilogy, starring Bruce Campbell and directed by Sam Raimi. And a little over a year ago now, I reviewed the original Evil Dead, and I gave it a 7.6 because it is a very, very solid, straight-laced horror film. You know, it is a more serious horror film. You fast forward 11 years later to Army of Darkness, and it is a true horror comedy. There is nothing scary about this film. And that's what makes it so fun. You have a fantastic performance by Bruce Campbell, who, this is the role that made him iconic. And in this movie in particular, with the one-liners he has, "This is my boomstick," to, the likes of not being able to say the right words. Klaatu, Verata. There, I said them. We're cool. It's just iconic. It's hilarious. It doesn't take itself seriously. And that's what I really like about Sam Raimi as a director. From the Evil Dead trilogy, Darkman, which, check Darkman out if you've never seen it, with Liam Neeson. It is such an underrated movie. To The Quick and the Dead, the Spider-Man trilogy, even though the third one is weak. Even the new Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, I enjoyed. It could have been better, but it was still a really good, second film for Doctor Strange. He's just a fantastic director. And Bruce Campbell just embodies everything about Ash Williams. He is so fun to watch in almost everything he's ever done. He's just great. And the silliness of the plot, from Ash, at the end of part 2 being sucked back into the Middle Ages. He's equipped with all the stuff that he has in his Oldsmobile Delta 88. And, he's bringing modern technology, our modern technology, to the past. And, to come home, he needs the Necronomicon, that damn book that just, won't leave him alone. It's just the silliness of the plot that makes it so entertaining. And like I said, I gave the original Evil Dead a 7.6. Now, that is more of a horror scale, I really think, because, and that's in a lot of ways like a Nightmare on Elm Street. Nightmare on Elm Street 1, Nightmare on Elm Street 2 are more straight by the numbers horror films. But in a lot of ways, and I've always said that I think Nightmare on Elm Street 3, The Dream Warriors, is the best film in the Nightmare series. And that's where you see Freddy taking on more of a comedic role. Army of Darkness is the exact same style. The first one is a by-the-books horror film. There's some dark humor in it, of course, but that's like a Texas Chainsaw Massacre. There's dark humor, it's not intentional humor. The second film has more intentional humor, especially towards the end. And then the third one just embraces that completely. And that, in a lot of ways, is like a Nightmare on Elm Street. It's very serious by the books, and then flip of a switch, it is a horror comedy. And it does it so well. It really does. On the shoulders of Bruce Campbell and his boomstick, the double barrel Remington S-Smart's top of the line. You shop smart, shop S-Smart. You got that? Because of just how fun this movie still is to this day. I could go higher, but what brings the score down from being a truly great comedy, horror comedy, is its lack of runtime. As good as it is, I truly feel you could have gone from 80 minutes to 90 to 95 minutes. You could have added 10 more minutes to, strengthen the already fantastic story, and it wouldn't have taken anything away, and it probably would have made it better. I gave the original Evil Dead a 7.6. I think this one's the best in the trilogy. I'm going to go with 7.9. It just misses out on an 8 to make it into one of the truly great movies of all time. 7.9. You give me 10, 15 more minutes of Ash Williams being Ash Williams in the Middle Ages, and it would have been fine by me. But notwithstanding, it's still a fantastic score for a movie of this style. 1992's Army of Darkness, directed by Sam Raimi and starring Bruce Campbell. It's a 7.9. One of the all-time great horror comedies. That's my review. If you like this video, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time at the movies. Take care.